Dear colleagues and friends, Diwali is that time of the year for us to sit back and reflect on the year gone by and the prospects ahead. We are truly in an amazing world where the pandemic called COVID-19 is now moving into an endemic. It is something which will live with us for a much longer time than we envisaged. At the same time, we as human beings have adjusted ourselves to this new reality. I must also say that India, after a very rough period in the month of May, has come back with a bang. We have crossed 100 crore vaccines. The positivity rate in India has dropped dramatically. And at this point of time, the Indian strategy of handling the pandemic actually looks to be far more sustainable than most other countries around us. So in this context, we have seen the markets go much ahead of the economic reality over the last 18 months. And from Samvat to Samvat, the market has performed outstandingly from investors. We do need to keep in mind also the global backdrop. The world has been made awash with liquidity. Central banks around the world, including in India, have opened up the floodgates of money. At the same time, we are now seeing some of the consequences of the pandemic play out. We are seeing pockets of the shortage economy. We are seeing frictions coming across different supply chains. And at the same time, there are some significant changes in our behavior. Whether it is our penchant for a home or a car of our own, on the one hand, to the whole area of virtual world, e-commerce and technology that is changing the rules of the game. It is in this background that we need to keep in mind the opportunities for all of us in terms of the year ahead. First of all, the Indian economy has recovered extremely well, and I'm quite confident about the outlook for the Indian economy going forward. At the same time, we need to keep in mind that gains to investors have been front-ended in many ways. Therefore, what is expected of the economy has been priced in to a certain extent as we sit here on Samvat Day. Having said that, we are seeing a much broader base of investors. The number of people wanting to participate in capital markets has dramatically gone up. And I would therefore welcome all of them to the new world of markets, which has changed very significantly in the post-pandemic era. However, I would also request all my investor colleagues to keep in mind that just as markets can go up, we need to plan the risk of markets at some point of time having their challenges in the time ahead. I still continue to be optimistic about the markets, with the Indian economy in particular doing well at a time when China is going through its challenges. But I'm also aware of the fact that we will see interest rates move up in the year ahead. Therefore, keeping these factors in mind, with all the opportunities and challenges, I welcome scores and millions of investors into the markets arena. And as Kotak and as Kotak Securities, we would like to be by your side, giving you the right inputs as you make the decisions on risk and return. Enjoy the market ride, but also be aware of the consequences. I would like to once again wish all of you a very happy Diwali and a wonderful Samvat 2078 as we move forward and march as a country.